Hey, how's it going guys? My name is Ray and today I'm going to show you a really cool simple technique to prepare your steak. This is one of the classic Japanese dish. It's called beef tataki. Let's go!
The start of the dish, which is the beef itself, only take about 5 minutes to prepare. So we're gonna start by preparing all the garnishes first. Thinly slice a whole bulb of garlic. That's about the thickness that you want. Then soak all of them in some milk. Just leave it soaking while you prepare all the other ingredients. Now we're gonna make the PONZU sauce. Mix 1 cup of soy sauce, half cup of water, and about 15 grams of Bonito Flakes. Mix it around and bring it to gentle simmer. When it hits the boiling point like that, you can just turn off the heat and let it cool down completely before mixing it with some lemon juice. Traditionally, it's made using Yuzu juice, which is much less tart compared to lemon. So if you find your sauce is a bit tart, you can just add a little bit of honey to balance it out. Just strain your sauce into a container or ramekin, add a slice of ginger, or you can use grated ginger if you want a stronger ginger flavor, and just let it infuse until needed, or you can also wrap it up and keep it in the fridge for up to 1 week. Next, strain the garlic, and make sure it's dry before you start frying them. Heat up some oil in a small pot and see if it's hot enough by dipping a slice of garlic. And when that slice of garlic has turned golden brown, you can start frying the rest of the garlic. Just keep stirring the oil around so all the garlic get cooked evenly. When they're all golden brown, just put them on a strainer to remove excess oil. Next, we're gonna prepare the spring onion strings. All you need to do for this trick is just to make sure you slice the spring onion very thinly and have some ice water to plunge them in. Just let them sit in the ice water for about 10 minutes and you'll get the spring onion strings. The last component that we need to prepare before the beef is some finely minced shallots. The most important thing is to cut the shallots small enough so you don't get strong sort of raw shallot flavor in your dish. And finally, onto our beef. Traditionally, this dish uses some beef fillet, but I find you can also use some sirloins as long as you trim off all the fats and the membranes. As long as your sirloin is trimmed like that, it should be good to go. Lay all the trimmings in a cold pan and start heating up the pan slowly. By doing this, we're gonna render off the fat and we're gonna use that to sear the meat later. Once you got enough fat to cover the pan, put in your steak and let it sear on each side for about 1 minute. All you need is that coloring on the outside and just make sure the inside is not cooked. This dish will require the beef to be very blue on the steak doneness scale. And if your steak starts sticking to the pan, you can just push it around with the fat and it will start loosening up. Now that you get the color on both sides, sear the other 4 small sides briefly as well, just to kill off any germs or bacteria that stuck to the steak surface. When you're done, just set your steak aside, rub off some more fat on the pan, and start cooking your other steak. This is an optional step, but you can also get more color by using blowtorch on your steak. While you're resting your steak, start drizzling it with some PONZU to start flavoring the steak, and just let it sit in the sauce for about 5 minutes. After that, you can just start slicing your steak. And that's how raw your steak should be for beef tataki. Make sure you slice your steak as thin as possible. You pretty much gotta treat the steak like a fish sashimi. If it's too thick, then it's gonna be tough. For plating, you can start pouring your sauce in a plate. Place the spring onion strings in the middle. And place the steak slices around the plate. Top each slice with a pinch of shallots. And a few slices of garlic. And it's ready to serve. There you have it guys, my take on a traditional Japanese dish, beef tataki.
I hope you like that simple technique and recipe. And if you do, please subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And here are links to my previous videos, so check it out guys. Links and my shippers gonna be in the description box below. Leave a comment below, let me know what you want to see me cook next week. See you next time guys, bye!